Doro Bucci, Don Doro Bucci, Doro Jazzy, Doro Boss, Doro Big, you know say Doro Heavy, Doro Skiffle, you know say Doro Bloody.
Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. This basically is going to be the unboxing video for the products that I got from Inglot. Furthermore, I also just want to let you know, don't be mad at me because it's a lot of products, so it's a lot of information that I'll be giving to you about Inglot. So I think it's better if I divide it up. I'll show you the foundations and I'll unbox them, but most likely I am going to do a different set of videos. So I'm going to do a foundation and primer video, and then I'm going to do eyeshadow video, and I'm going to also do like powder video with demos so that I can show you what they look like. Make sure you have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or your food, and then you're gonna join me whilst we look at everything. So the first products I got were the tool belt, which I use when I am having classes around Stockholm. I also got this lovely holder. It's a brush holder so that it doesn't get dirty. You can pop all of your brushes in there. This is an essential for me. So the brushes that I got, I'm just going to go through them. The first one is a stippling brush from Inglot, and this is their 27 TG brush. I also got a buffing brush, which is a 16 BGF brush. It's really good to buff in your product into your skin or your client's skin. Now I also got the brush 4SS, and that is a brush for your eyeshadow, kind of like blending your crease. That's what you use that for. I also got a second crease brush, which is a 6SS. That's to apply the main part of your eye. I also got a powder brush, which is a 36 BJF with a big head on it. I also got one of the softest ever brushes in the world that I've touched, and that is the 35S brush. It's got a rounded top that is really good for applying mattifying powders. I also got a brush which is 3P, and that is really good for applying your highlighter if it's a dry highlighter. I dropped one brush, and I also got their 17 TL brush, which is a brow brush. So since I have their brow gels, I thought it might be very good to get their brow brush. I also got some of their brush cleansers, which is great for when you're on the go. Forgot to mention, I also got their Kabuki brush. We have a big case from Inglot. Inglot gave me this smaller carrying bag, and when you open it, there's some plastic casing in there, which is good for loose pigments, and there's two of them, and there's also a big bag. Whilst we're on the subject of tools, I think it's quite important to show you some of the other tools that I got from them, and this is one of their sponges, their blending beauty blenders. I also got their makeup remover for waterproof makeup. Now this is brilliant. I used to swear by another makeup wipe that MAC had, which used to remove my makeup, but I used to use 4 of them to remove all of my makeup. But with this one, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't have any alcohol and it doesn't have any parabens, so that makes it really nice for my sensitive skin, and I really like them. Also got mini sponges, pink mini sponges that I can use to apply my setting powder underneath my eye. They also have blotting powders. If you're wondering what blotting powders are, it is when you put on your makeup and 6 hours passes by and you have oily skin and you tend to find that you become shiny. You take out one of these papers and you dot it over your nose to remove any excess oil. Secret Volume Mascara. Now the head on this mascara is very different any other head you may have seen before. It's very nice and it catches, because I have little bit curly lashes. This one catches even my smallest little hair. I also got a lash curler just from them, but I'll show you these. This is their 17N lashes, and it looks really discreet. But the one that I'm most excited about is their under eye lash. Look at that. This lash goes on your lower lash line to give you a dramatic look. This one's their 48S lash, and it's great if you're going for a dramatic look. Then I also got the 76S and the 30N lashes. Now these are more dramatic, much more flamboyant and really glamorous. I will do a look with these because I've already recorded a look, so there you go. And those are amazing. Those are the only 4 lashes you need. One for going out, one for your daily life, and one for when you want to be drama queen. People have been asking me what glue I use, and I use the Duo. This is like the adhesive that is black. It dries black. Okay, so where am I going to go next? There's so much stuff, I don't even know where to start. They're powders. And they look like this. It's called the Freedom System. So you buy the palette, and then you can fill it with the powders that you need to fill it with. When you buy it, it's going to look like this in the pan. If you're looking for mattifying powders, I would recommend you look into these because they're quite good prices on them. I got the number 305, 304, 301 and 306. I was there, I actually got pressed powders as well. They're the same format, the same sort of look, and you put them in the pans themselves. And let's see here, I got a 60, 68, 67 and 64. So I stick to the colors that I know will work for darker skin tone people. Of course, I showed you guys this in a previous video. It's a metallic background, and when you're with clients, you cannot just use your fingers and put on makeup or use your fingers to apply. I wouldn't even use my own fingers to apply my own makeup. In fact, I would use this if you have to mix any sort of foundation. Put it on the pan. It's more hygienic. There's no makeup artist I know who doesn't use a stainless steel pan. We're going to go into the illuminators. Now, really, I'm using this highlighter now, and I've used this highlighters for a long time. I got 4 colors of their body and face illuminator for my kit. I'm going to do that so that you can just see how goldy it is. Can you see? Look at that gold and tell me you would not slay with this one. I just want to tell you about their sparkling face dusts as well. Like, wait for it. I think we should go straight into concealers. Now, I got their Inglot Under Eye Concealer and their Inglots, yeah, that is the under eye concealer. Now, they have different kind of concealers. This is specifically for the under eye, as the name suggests. But of course, they have other alternatives as well, such as cream concealers as well. So if it's not specifically for your under eyes, you can actually get this cream concealer, which can go all over your face, or not all over your face, but areas on your face that you want to sort of conceal. Top their HD cover up, which is really good for my clients that work in theater or actually work in film. Now, the HD foundation dries quite matte, and they come in boxes like this. This one's the AMC cream foundation. So this one was the one that was closely linked to Lancome's finish. It's really great. I'm going to take it out of the packaging so you can have a look. Finish, and you can feel it as you're applying it. It literally hides a multitude of sins. Look at that. I mentioned the YSM foundation. I might as well bring them up. They look like this, and I have them in colors 6, 3, 58, 59, 54 and 57. I found it really hard to find a stick foundation with different undertones. So yellow and red undertones. Like, they look like this. And I got different colors. I got 114, 116, 112, 113, 115 and 117. So when I do a demo on this one, I'm going to show you how I highlight and contour with them. As we're going to talk about what you have to do before your foundation, apart from cleaning and moisturizing your skin, and that is primers. Now, this is something everybody asks me, why primers? And I'm going to talk about why primers. You need primers because primer is what will help your foundation last. Primer is what will help you if you have large pores and you need to cover them up before you put on foundation. Primers. So I'm going to start with the first one, the white one. This is their Inglot SPF 20 Under Makeup Base. I got 4. This one is mattifying, so it makes you, if you have oily skin, you need the mattifying one because it will make sure that you don't get oily throughout the day. I have these primers. One of them is yellow, one of them is pink, and one of them is mocha. So for my skin tone, I would use Mocha because it's a brown primer, so it actually goes on, because sometimes primers that are white, they can leave a cast on your face. But if you use a dark primer, which this is the first one I have ever seen, I don't know of any other companies that do brown primers, but Inglot does. So the Mocha would be for me, because I have quite dry skin anyway, so I don't need it to be mattified. I picked up these two face mists not only because they don't have any parabens and they don't have any like harmful substances in them. That's one reason why I love Inglot, amongst many. But there's one face mist that is called the refreshing face mist. The white one will seal your makeup. So for those of you who can't get hold of Ben Nye Final Seal, this is a great alternative. Now we're going to go into skincare. Now, toners. Inglot has 3 different toners in 3 different colors. So now this one is for normal skin, this one is for dry skin, this one is for the combination and oily skin. I also do nail polishes, and they do them in different finishes. So you can have satin, you can have the breathable ones, and you can have the matte ones. So I picked up the matte one. One thing that they have is the dry and shine. And when you're done painting your nails, you will open it, you'll take 1 drop, and you place it on top of your nail polish, and then it will dry it instantly. If you have nail polishes at home that you have lots of and you want to use, you would buy the mattifying top coat, which means if your nails are satin and you take the mattifying top coat and paint it on, it becomes matte. Also got a couple of colors of their nail polishes. These are the brow gels that Inglot has. So I used it on my face today, but I can't wait to do a tutorial using these eyeliners. I knew that I was going to Inglot. These were the ones that they told me you have to get. I also got their eye primer. Now whilst we're on eyes, let's keep it going. And these are their advanced makeup components. They're loose pigments that you can apply on the eyes. Now I got really gorgeous colors here. Just like their Freedom palettes for powders, they also have them for eyeshadows. So this is what the eyeshadows look like. When you open it, there's 40 in there that you can actually put your eyeshadows in. And when it comes to lips, they also have them in sort of pans, so you can put together as many lipsticks as you want. Here are some of my lovely lipsticks, both in matte and satin finishes that I've put together myself, so I'm super proud of them. When it comes to lip glosses, I don't always wear lip glosses, but when I do though, it's Inglot. And this is what their lip glosses look like. And I got a couple of colors in the lipsticks, but now I got 40 lipsticks. Here are the Matte Me lipsticks that I've already shown in a previous video. Here's some swatches. They also had some lipstick pens that come in various colors. Then I also took some of their traditional lipsticks in different colors. This is more of the punk rocker, the pink lady, a little bit of rocky chic coming up, with some classic reds as well. And my all-time favorite, the nudes. Oh, they're so amazing. And also a little bit of purple in my life. You can't live life without purple. And then obviously some lip liner pens as well. So when I finished my shopping at Inglot, the store manager came up and she had prepared one of their present boxes for me, which is really lovely. And when you open it, look at that. Number one, there's a lovely card there for me. And in this box, they have eye pens, which I do have here. I'm going to show you some of their eye pens. They have a white eye pen and they have eyeshadows. And they also gave me all of their, I don't know how to hold this up, all of their pastel, breathable nail polishes. There you go. Now what girl doesn't love this? Now I also got their eye pens. I got quite a few of their eye pens, which is great. And one thing that I do love is that they're very highly pigmented. Also got lots of rouges and mini highlighters that go in the Freedom system, but I didn't pick up the palettes to bring home, so I'm going to pick them up next week. But whilst I was filming the video, I was busy packing my makeup bag as well, the first half of it anyway, and I just wanted to put everything away because I have classes to teach in a couple of days actually. But isn't the bag cute? Aww. And whatever you do, don't forget our Black Vogue event at Inglot Mall of Scandinavia next Saturday. Welcome back to my channel, and can you guess where I am? If this isn't telling enough, I'm at Inglot.
Yeah, so they were